At age 14, Kevin Joyce bluffed about his age to get hired as a busboy at a suburban Philadelphia country club, a decision that would impact the course of his life. Kevin has since spent 53 years in the hospitality industry, from waiting and bartending at steak and ale restaurants through his college career while attending the University of Pittsburgh, to being recruited into management for Tequila Junction and later recruited by Levy Restaurants to open Hillary's Restaurant in 1 Oxford Center. In 1984, Kevin opened the Carlton Restaurant and Edie's Kitchen and Market in the newly built 1 Mellonbank Center as Regional Director of Operations for Levy. Kevin climbed the ranks within the organization, traveling frequently to Chicago and tasked with expanding the group's operations to Charlotte, North Carolina, while maintaining their Pittsburgh locations. In 1995, with 5 young children at home and a desire to spend less time on the road away from his family, Kevin took a chance and proposed a deal to his partners at Levy Restaurants to buy out their Pittsburgh locations. Kevin, known to always make a passionate case, was successful in this endeavor, becoming the sole owner of the Carlton and Edie's Kitchen and Market. Over the decades, Kevin led the Carlton to become known as Pittsburgh's premier fine dining restaurant, nationally recognized as a distinguished restaurant of North America, and a recipient of many awards, including a 21-time consecutive recipient of the Wine Spectator's Award for Excellence. The Carlton was known for its daily changing, high-quality menu, extensive wine inventory, and outstanding service staff with very low turnover, having several staff members dedicating 30-plus years to the restaurant, and a mere 4 head chefs over the course of 37 years.
Congratulations to Kevin Joyce on this Lifetime Achievement Award from the PRLA. Well deserved. Kevin has been a stalwart in downtown Pittsburgh, in the restaurant business, really beginning back at some of our toughest days, being able to start the Carlton back in the day when Pittsburgh was really struggling after the deindustrialization, and has persevered all these years and really has been a leader in the community, the restaurant community. Well-deserved retirement after it's a tough business, and Kevin's hard work, 6-7 days a week, and so many important meetings of the movers and shakers in this town that happened in his restaurant. But as the restaurant industry has really evolved, Kevin's been part of that. Pittsburgh has really become well known as a foodie around the country and really around the world, and Kevin's been a big part of that. So congratulations to my friend Kevin. Well deserved. Enjoy your retirement or semi-retirement, but also take solace in winning this award and a good thing.
Salute to everyone. But I might ask, who is this guy they call Kevin Joyce? To you, to me, our dedicated colleague, possibly, a restaurateur, a phenomenal husband, a father, a stupendous grandfather, a guy that likes to make waves throughout the industry to make his point come true, as he's devoted himself to the great PRLA and all the challenges and all the positives and all the wars we fought. Is that who Kevin Joyce is? But to me, Kevin Joyce is my friend, my Irish brother, one who we call, or who I call, the GOAT. Kevin, all I can say is God bless. You deserve to be the Lifetime Achievement Award winner this year. God bless you, my Irish brother. Salute.
Good evening, everyone, and good evening especially to you, Kevin and Maggie. Kevin, we want to wish you congratulations from Sue and I and our family for this great honor that the Restaurant Association has bestowed on you, for all the service and the great things you've done for our industry throughout the years. Nobody knows more than I how hard you've worked, how many times and how many hours you've devoted to the trips back and forth from Harrisburg to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh to Harrisburg and Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. Thank you again for all the things that you've done, and congratulations again for this great honor.
Kevin first became involved with what was then the Pennsylvania Restaurant Association in the mid-1980s as a member of the Western chapter. He spent countless hours through the years to advocate for our industry, meeting with the PLCB and fighting for liquor issues such as the licensee discount and fair taxing for wine. Locally, Kevin led the fight in opposition of the Allegheny County across-the-bar tax and the Scores on Doors Health Department ratings, among others. The Carlton was the central meeting place of the association and its members as it pertained to any legislative issues in the area. Kevin has long been a leader within the association, volunteering in many capacities, and eventually as chairman of the board of directors in 2006.
Hey Kevin, Brooks here. 3 o'clock on a Wednesday. Unfortunately, I can't sit in your bar anymore with you, hopefully mooching off your visits from your wine reps. But I did want to wish you congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. There is really nobody more deserving of this than you. Of course, you have lived a pretty long time, but you spent every minute of it pursuing your passions. From creating memorable experiences for your customers for 40 years, fighting for better laws for bars and restaurants, playing some really crappy golf, but most importantly, always trying to carve out some family time. So while I'm now stuck drinking alone, it is great to see you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Good luck in your retirement, and congratulations on your well-earned honor.
Kevin Joyce, this year's Lifetime Achievement Award winner. You could not have a better person and a more deserving person for this award. I will tell you that in my career, I've owned Weiss Provision now for 27 years, and Kevin Joyce, I met him at this hotel in December of 1995. We happened to sit at the same table, and we actually talked about shoes, which was my old business, and for a big-time restaurateur, he was wearing some old Florsheim shoes, which I couldn't figure out, and we talked about shoes, and at the end of the night, I got him a couple new pair of shoes. About a week or two later, he said to me, "Would you want to sell me any food?" I really didn't know much, but we ended up selling the Carlton and Edie's Law of Food. And Kevin was very instrumental in the early stages of my business, which I'll always be thankful for. No one really put more effort, commitment, time, dedication into this organization than Kevin. He always strived for what he believed in was right for the industry. You know, now Kevin's retired and plays a lot of golf when he's not babysitting. He is the Allegheny County's #1 babysitter in the region at the moment. He's the #2 golfer in the region. The whole Cohen family wishes you well, and I will chat with you soon. Love you, buddy. Bye now.
So in 2003, we had this committee that met with the Liquor Control Board every 6 weeks, and it was run by Chairman Newman at the time, which was a great thing. There was one caveat with that particular committee, is that Kevin Joyce wasn't allowed on it. It would seem that Kevin was giving a speech one time and got his little Irish up, and may have mentioned in that speech that we should buy all of our liquor out of state. And what he didn't know was that Jonathan Newman was sitting in the room. Well, anyhow, it took 6 months to get Kevin on that committee, but in true Kevin fashion, he took over, he became friends with all the board members and Jonathan Newman and PJ Stapleton, and played golf with Stapleton, and was a big contributor and overcame the obstacles as he always does. So congratulations on this award, Kevin. You richly deserve it.
I first became really acquainted with Kevin during the drink tax fight of 2007-2008 in Allegheny County. So it was a long, long process, and Kevin was a tireless advocate for the industry. He not only, was a leader of that fight and somebody who spoke with great intensity and knowledge, but he definitely was somebody that I looked up to. I learned from Kevin as a real mentor and as a role model. Carlton Restaurant is a legend in Pittsburgh. It's just amazing how good the food was, how personal everybody was, how attentive they were, and how at home they made you. And it's just the kind of thing that you don't see too often. Kevin, here's to you. I look forward to having a glass of wine with you soon, and cheers.
It is my pleasure to congratulate Kevin Joyce on his PRLA Lifetime Achievement Award. It is a well-deserved honor, and I remember going to the Carlton many, many years ago when I first moved to Pennsylvania from California. And just the ambiance and the service and the menu, everything about it was very old school, very elegant, and really memorable. And those words describe Kevin Joyce to a T. So congratulations on your retirement, congratulations on this much-deserved award, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future, and congratulations to your family who are going to be continuing your legacy in the catering field.
My name is Bill DeWeese, and I got to know Kevin many years ago when he trundled into the Capitol building as the head guy, the head person who was navigating and negotiating for the Restaurant Association on a variety of hospitality issues. He and I are no longer in the first blush of youth. We're starting to look like what I think King Lear would look like at this stage of the game. But I'm very happy to extend my felicitations to him over these many years. He stuck with me, and I'm a pretty controversial character, but he was with me in all my marriages. He was with me before I went to prison, when I got out of prison. In fact, I had a great meal with him on New Year's Eve with my new lady friend, and look what happened here. So I'm not going to say that Kevin galvanized our nuptial dynamics, but his cuisine was always at the apex, and we always were adhering to the pleasures of his table. So all the best, Kevin, from one of the many Pittsburgh area rogues that have crossed your path.
Congratulations to you.
Kevin Joyce, wow. The man, the myth, the legend. Restaurateur, advocate, family man, leadership. Kevin's leadership to this organization, his passion is undeniable and unmatched, off the charts. Almost like his thoughts towards Chardonnay, which I don't know if that's compassion or consumption, because Kevin's never met a Chardonnay that he doesn't like. Kevin spent countless hours back and forth to Harrisburg, Washington, D.C., even Chicago. Just think, it's a 6-hour turnaround trip for maybe sometimes a 2-hour meeting, 3-hour meeting, 4-hour meeting, and Kevin's never missed one of those. His dedication to the alcohol part of our industry is legendary. Always trying to teach people, show people, convince people how alcohol and how wine is such a vital, positive product for our bodies. It's echoed through the halls of Harrisburg. It's also echoed at the bar at the Hilton at the end of the night. To know Kevin is to love him. I met Kevin at a meeting at a Morton's. It was a luncheon meeting, imagine that. Quickly listened to this guy, grabbed my wife, Lisa, and I go down to his restaurant. Next thing you know, Kevin sits down with us. 2-3 hours later, we've closed the joint, everybody's gone. So just remember, when Kevin gets up to speak tonight, we're gonna be here an extra 2-3 hours. Kevin, listen, you deserve this honor. Lifetime Achievement Award, your work exemplifies that. And I would be remiss at this moment if I didn't mention your family, your wife Maggie. Talk about a Lifetime Achievement Award. Your kids, your grandkids, that's who Kevin Joyce is. So to a restaurateur, an advocate, a family man, my friend, Kevin Joyce.
Thank you, Kevin, for your contributions and service to our industry through the years, and congratulations to you and your family on a well-deserved retirement. It is the pleasure of the Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association to present Kevin Joyce with the 2021 Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations, Kevin.